Can we have that hug again?
Can we have something? Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Today, with both the President and the Prime Minister, we talked about the necessary steps that lie ahead for Kosovo and how the United States may be able to be of continued support and help in that march toward progress. And it starts with pursuing closer cooperation and peaceful negotiations with your neighbors, even your former enemies. President Thaci and Prime Minister Mustafa have shown great commitment to advancing the EU-facilitated Brussels dialogue with Serbia in order to move toward normalization of relations between Pristina and Belgrade, including not only the demarcation line, which has nothing to do with Brussels, but is a kind of change that has to occur with your neighbors in terms of the Brussels dialogue of moving forward to establish an association of Serb-majority municipalities. It will be difficult, but it is necessary and important, urgent work. And I had the same conversation, as I pointed out to you, Mr. President, with Prime Minister Vučić yesterday. We talked about it at length, and he understands, as he expressed to me, the need to move forward as well. Both of you face headwinds in your country on some of this, but you both understand what has to be done. Both sides have a responsibility to follow through on the commitments made in Brussels and to look for new areas to keep the dialogue moving forward once that's done. It can't be the end, it should be the beginning. This is critical for advancing Kosovo and Serbia's full integration into Europe. Without it, it will not likely happen. And as you continue this work, the United States is going to continue to stand by your side, Mr. President, because we believe in Kosovo. That is the new norm for a global economy. And in order for you to take advantage of the incredible talent you have here in this country, there is a need to continue, which you have been pushing, to deal with corruption and organized crime. That's why it's absolutely critical that the government continue to fight impunity by closing the loopholes in the criminal code, professionalize public appointments, and take zero-tolerance approach to corruption, including preventing indicted and convicted officials from continuing in their positions. This is a particularly meaningful visit for my family and me, including my wife, Jill, my son, Hunter, the love of my life, my two grandchildren, and Beau Biden's wife, Hallie, and his two children. I wanted them to be here. I wanted them to see Kosovo. I wanted them to taste it. I wanted them to feel it. When my Beau, who was the Attorney General of my state and a fine man and a decorated war veteran coming back from a year in Iraq, he volunteered back early on to come to Kosovo in the middle of the war. The war was just ending. And he came not as a soldier, he came as a member of the United States Department of Justice to help, at the request of some, to advance justice and the rule of law here in Kosovo, and back in 2001. And he loved it here.
Pa kalimin e demarkacionit pra vjesë kufitare në mes Republikës së Kosovës dhe Malit e Zi, dhe pa formimin e asociacionit e komunave me shumicë serbe sipas kushtetuesës dhe ligjeve të Kosovës, Kosova do të mbetet e vetmuar dhe izoluar nga bota, apo e lënë anash edhe nga SBA edhe nga Brukseli. Ne nuk mund të kërkojmë ndihmë dhe përkrahje nga askush kur nuk i kryejmë detyrat tona. Prandaj jam i bindur, i nderuari zëvendës President Biden, me shpresë dhe besim të plotë se ne do të kryejmë obligimet dhe përgjegjësitë tona shtetërore që janë në interes për Kosovën, për rajonin dhe të ardhmen euroatlantike. Dhe përkrahje nga askush kur nuk i kryejmë detyrat tona.